Good morning. So, camp was great. I would give it a 10 out of 10 spot rating, if there was such a thing. I think there's a lot of rodents or something that live in this stretch of woods, because there's a lot of like pitter-pattering going on in the night, but it wasn't a big deal at all. Now we just gotta tear it down, go get some breakfast, and start again. If you're looking to camp at this spot, or if you found it through Hitchhiking or whatever, you'll know it's a spot. I put the little moniker on this rock here, and yeah, it'll be pretty obvious. I mean, it'll be obvious just looking at it that you could sleep here, but you know, we all like to leave things behind, right? All right, off we go. Back on the road. So, I mean, I don't know how much point it is to walk any farther than where I'm at. It's the same thing for probably another 100 kilometers or more. So I'm just gonna get past the view of that trailer, semi-trailer I got behind me. I don't know what he's doing, pissing out his window or something. And oh god, it smells terrible here. Fuck. Oh, whatever that is terrible. I'll just hitch from up here in a bit. That smell goes away. Well, at least people are smiling and waving. Even the truckers are having a good time. You know, so far friendly. Just playing the numbers game. We're not really getting the traffic. That's it. Nice day at least. Girls in a Volvo. Hey, yeah. Good, man. How you doing? I'm just trying to get as far west as I can. Where you folks going?
Oh, we're going to Vancouver.
Oh, sick. Guess what?
There you go.
Hey, sorry, just bear with us.
Oh, man. No apologies. Thanks, dude.
What are you doing?
Here we go. Name's Travis.
Oh, Alex.
Alex, pleasure.
Nice to meet
Sam.
you.
Sam?
Yeah.
Pleasure.
Sorry, and yours?
Alex and Sam. Travis.
Travis.
Yeah.
I hopped the train that day, was pretty damn sure she was pointing the right way. The rails are long and steel, every joint I can feel, every weld, and I'm happy to say I'll ride to every destination. I'll be visiting that old station nevermore, nevermore. The mountain scene is serene, the lakes are pretty clear, and there's some fish in the stream. The wheels are round and steel, every joint I can feel, every weld I can count, every seam, leave behind me every complication. I'll be visiting that old station nevermore, nevermore. Well, this old train is quite the machine. The engines are clean, she's known for blowing off steam. The whistle's hollow steel, every note I can feel. Didn't sound real, but I believe. Forever moving, trying every junction. I'll be visiting that old station nevermore, nevermore. Through the prairie wind and the snow, every fake's froze solid, but it doesn't feel cold. A glance of the city I steal, every glimpse I can feel. The skyline will never grow old. Find a home of celebration. I'll be visiting that old station nevermore, nevermore.
Now that was a hitchhiking ride, man. Samantha and Alex, they took me from Brandon, Manitoba, all the way throughout the day, into Alberta. We stayed in a wicked free campsite near Dutchess. Well, not really that near Dutchess, but near enough. And we stayed the night there. We drove all day today into the mountains, Banff National Park, where everything is covered in smoke from all those BC forest fires. Can't see anything basically. I didn't get to see one mountain the whole time. And so they dropped me off here in Sycamus. They're gonna keep going to Vancouver, and I have to go south to Kelowna. Man, that was an awesome ride. I love those guys. They are real travelers, let's say that. But they do the work travel thing where they work on farms or like pick cherries or plant trees or whatever and take that and run with it, right? So it's a more sustainable way of doing what I like to do. So I admire them a lot for that. Either way, I might rain. Looks like it might peck rain. There might be some thunder showers today in about a half hour. So I'm hoping to get a ride out of here and into Kelowna so I don't have to deal with that, because that would be nice. We shall see. I'm not sure how far I gotta walk here now for a good hitching spot, but hopefully not too bad. But I'll tell you one thing, it's definitely sure that you're getting close to the Okanagan. You could just feel the heat. I mean, besides the fact that we're covered in a thick layer of gnarly smoke, you could just, feels different down here. You're getting out of the mountains, right? So just got a ride to this whatever town from some mainlander skeets. That was fun. One of them was actually from Newfoundland, or at least he was when he was 6. And he's been here for 40 odd years, but anyway, they're all like grow dope, and they're all just from the movie 8 Mile basically, but they're nice. She was learning how to drive standard, and Buddy was in the passenger seat changing the gears for her. And she almost killed us once actually. So these really twisty turns in this like section of the highway, and she went over the double line to avoid a bicycle. Anyway, they let me off at a gas station, but then they went up to go buy some coke off a dealer, and I'm just walking out to get to the edge wherever I feel like is a good place to hitch. But apparently if they don't score, they're coming back this way and might pick me up, so I might have to deal with that one more time. Hopefully not. Supposed to have like another hour of sunlight left, but with all this smoke from the wildfires, it seems pretty dark now. I mean, it looks good on the camera. It doesn't look good to the human eye. It doesn't look good for my chances. And there is nowhere to sleep here. Of course. Oh well, you never know, right? It's when you need it most that good things might happen. It's better to walk infinitely than to scurry around in one place where you know you're not gonna find anything. There is forest, like actual forest around, but it's all behind farmers' fields and probably owned property. This is a good case of should have stayed where I was fucking too. I don't know how this is gonna work. I'm gonna see what the sign says up there and see what my chances are. Or just depend on the crackheads to come back. That's not fair, they're probably not even crackheads, but and they can give me a ride the rest of the way, and hopefully she doesn't kill us. Okay, luckily there's a lot more traffic coming down from Salmon Arm, so that is a huge plus, because that redneck road ain't got nobody. Might even have an okay place to camp, if you guys can see that. I don't know what it looks like down there. It might just be fucking marsh, but I don't know, that's all I got to go on by now. This is not getting good. I'm actually hitchhiking at dark. If I can make it to Enderby, I know of a good campground I can stay in. Have to pay, but I might be able to find something too in that little town, but either way, there is a plan B. I just don't know how far Enderby is, and if I can walk to it or not. If it's like 8K, I'll walk. Okay, a lot more traffic, but shittier shoulder, so we're walking still. Still no good place to sleep. Not even really a good place to walk, but I think it widens up here after this merge. Oh man. Managed to get myself in one now. No, I just got the best and worst visual news in my life. So, Enderby's only 6 kilometers. So it looks like I'm walking it. Well, I mean, I'm not supposed to be hitching at night anyway, so maybe I'm wasting time just turning around and fucking hitching. Maybe I should just hoof the 6K and suck it up, princess. Okay, this is gonna be the first time I've done this, like actually walking between towns. I've walked to Lviv from Quebec City before, which is about, well, when you take the ferry, you still gotta walk 8K. But I don't know, there's something about this. This is fucking crazy. And if I was gonna try to hitch at night, I'd at least put my headlamp on my backpack, point it at me, give myself some light. And it also is a lot safer because it's just dangerous to be on the side of the road at night anyway, no matter what. So, yeah, that's probably the best way to do it. If I couldn't walk to Enderby, that's what I'd be doing right now for an hour or two until I could find, or until I convince myself to try to, I don't know, hide away until daylight, because I wouldn't say there'll be much sleeping happening. But 6K is not bad. I'm actually gonna do it. Fuck it. Well, that 6K was more like 10K, and I managed to get into Enderby. It poured rain on me, like I mean poured rain, and I started walking towards this campground that I said I knew about, and I got within, I don't know, 500 meters when I get a call from my friend Katie, and she's actually gonna drive to Kelowna, come here and pick me up and save my ass. So I'm pretty stoked. I've taken shelter here in the curling club because it's sick and dry. And yeah, so looks like I'm getting into Kelowna after all. And yeah, I don't call that cheating. Yes. Whew, man, I got lucky. I mean, I was just about at the campground and I would have set up my tent in the rain and I would have been fine, but kind of soaking the whole time. But God, what are friends for, right? God love her heart, I'm so glad I get to go to Kelowna tonight. So I ended up getting changed, as you can kind of see. Got my shorts on. There's not much I can do really now, other than wait. Yeah, but isn't that the road? Just when you need it most, someone comes through to help you. So, feels good, man.
Well, go ahead, split the road in half. Trade a pine for a pine. The direction is overcast. There ain't nothing behind. Drifting out to sea, hornets in a tin can. So the city to see that stack is still puffing away. I just kind of felt in the cracks. For me it's just a regular day. Drifting out to sea, hornets in a tin can. To say, old chap, but don't you dare look away. There's about as much here now as there was way back in your day. Drifting back to sea, hornets in a tin can. This game, I also know you don't wanna play, and every single repercussion is vibrations well on their way. Drifting out to sea, hornets in a tin can.